Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be doing that thing that I've been promising for so long, where we go through and we review all of the different videos that I've made from the very beginning to the very end. And actually, we're almost on the 1 year anniversary of the first video that I made that was like actually like talking to the camera. Because I still have, there's a catalog back here of a couple of videos that I made like years and years ago. But like a couple of these ones, the ones that I just made, yeah, we're gonna be watching those. We're 2 days away from the 1 year anniversary. We're gonna put this one on. Oh, MPV seems to have crashed.
Internet, hello. I haven't really been doing a whole lot. This is my call for me to be productive. Um, just bought the glasses.
We have the notepad here. Notepad right here for typing out the thoughts on what is going on. I'm gonna try to do a couple videos, like a couple like big videos to encompass the smaller ones, and then at the end we put them all on a tier list, like just as like sort of a frame of reference. I'm doing this all in one take, so it's gonna be a little off. No, we'll see.
Just bought the pull-up bar. What else did I buy? I forget. It doesn't matter now. I'm
Excuse me
staring
if
at a
the audio is
keyboard
a
and
little
there's
bit
no
off too.
real person on the end of this. So, hello. Uh, I'm just gonna upload this. Why not? Uh, call for me to be productive. Microphone's right here. I'm speaking right into it. Call to be productive. Do things. I just spent quite a while like playing video games, making like YouTube shorts. I spent like 2 hours on that. 2 hours to make like 60 minutes, 60 seconds of 50 seconds of mindless garbage that someone else on the internet's gonna watch, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, that was very uninteresting." I'm like, I can see myself shifting like between the two different things on here. How many views does it have now? Let's see. Am I famous? Am I internet famous? Can I quit having to worry about getting a job? No. Nope, 13 views. 13 views. I can quit worrying about being internet famous and just set that dream aside because that's not a realistic goal. Not in my future. That's not a realistic goal. That's not something I can do realistically. Be productive. Do the job. Work like 50, 60 hour shifts for 10 to 15 years. Um, Buy a random plot of land on a stupid house in the middle of nowhere, Canada, or US, or wherever the hell, and live there. Do that. That's not a realistic goal, neither. Oh, I don't know what a realistic goal is now. Oh, I get to look down and then look around and then confuse everybody as they're watching this video. What is he doing? What's he looking at? The llama. Oh, almost got it right the first time. The llama right there on the wall. Um, yeah, be productive, do something, upload this video, get yourself to do something. Glasses, pull-up bar, driver's license, email. I don't know. I just bought the pull-up bar and one other thing on Amazon that I forgot what it was, but I probably needed it. I'll check for the world now. Your orders. Oh, Waterpik, because these Johns, I can't. I'm not very good at maintaining them. Struggle with that. Yep, yep. What else? See the purple purple corners of my eyes. I had a line that I wanted to say. Um, what was it? Uh, it was right on the tip of my tongue, but then I just forgot what it was. Hello, this is what it is. I just remembered like right now. Hello, internet. People make money because they upload things that are them talking about real things that are going on about in their life, and they get lots of money if they have interactions. Um, I I watched like 2 minutes of Kirby, and I thought, that's what happens. Uh, I don't know if that's his like online profile name. I'm sitting up and I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up now. Sitting up. People make money on the internet if they talk like a real person on the internet because not many people are real on the internet. Let's be real. Uh, this is me as a real person on the internet. I have things that I need to do. By June June 9th. Uh, I don't work at my job anymore. I stopped making money at my job, and well, the money stops a week after because it comes in the week after next Thursday. Something like that. Uh, Still saving money for a car. Still need to do things by June 9th. I'll live. So will the rest of the world. We'll continue to live. Um, Parents don't like that I have taken June 9th off because the electrician school starts in July, but I want time off before that. And if I can get like a week of doing nothing, that sounds stupid now. It sounds really stupid now. In a retrospective where I have the ability to tell myself like honestly to a camera, maybe not to myself, but honestly, that was maybe a dumb idea to just say June 9th. I'm leaving. It's 2 weeks. I gave him 2 weeks. I made quite a bit of money in the time that I worked there. On the time, what was I gonna say? On the time that I was working there, I go back in tomorrow. I do my same labor, manual, mental. No mental labor. There's no mental labor about slicing meat and frying chicken. It's all physical labor. There's no real mental labor. The mental labor is left up to the managers, and they get paid way more than I do. And that's not for me to care about because I don't care about that because I'm not going to work as a manager at a deli. Nor will I manage a job. Nor will I manage a nor will I manage a store, grocery store. I work at a grocery store. Yeah, that's it took me 10 seconds to think of that line, huh? Real interesting, buddy-o. You can see the microphone going into the yellow there because I'm bringing it really close to my face. Do it again. It'd be really funny. No. What else? Exercise, job, diet. Exercise, job, diet. That's all I care about now. I don't know. Life Sentence by Dead Kennedys. Real, real song. Just thinking of it off the top of my head because it's like it's been my life for the what, like week? Yeah, week that I have not been in school, or not been graduating, or not been out in the world. This is my life. Wow, so interesting, right? You love to hear it. 8 minutes of it too. You get to fall asleep to this. It's almost a 10-minute video. You're gonna watch this and you're gonna think, wow, what a real individual living in a real world. Can you believe we're all still alive and still moving and still doing things? I don't want to name any specific events because it might give away my location on the internet, but there was a significant event that occurred near me and I was like, wow, that's that's kind of interesting because that was relatively close to me and I had no idea about anything that was going on there. But people were still living, people were still doing things, things were still happening. I'm not in high school anymore. I don't know what I'm going to say next. This is like top of my mind, coming just right off the top, fresh off the grill. You're getting as as good as it gets. You're getting the cold cuts straight from the opened package that I just cut open with the little slicer thing. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna fix laptops for a little bit. Maybe record some of it, put it on the internet because it looks cool. I'd be like that one guy who does the one thing with the laptop fixing, but not like the restoration channels because that would be cringe. If I restored things, cringe. For video money, cringe. I I don't like how my mouth moves when I say cringe. Cringe. Yeah, that's odd. Oh well. I'm gonna go do things. I'm gonna upload this and hope it gets 10 million views by the time it's done taking I'm done taking a shower. You you have a good day, buddy. Buddy old pal. I I have to live a life. Can you believe it? I have to do things that normal people do, and I can't stop talking despite the fact that I need to go take a shower.
I think the point of that video is pretty thoroughly understood. Um, yeah, I kind of wrote a lot here. For the first video, there's quite a little bit to go over. Um, when it comes to the YouTube Shorts, oh my God, were those you can put them on for yourself if you'd like, but I should have them right here. I think the one that I'm talking about specifically was this one. Yeah, yeah, this one was. This is the one where I'm not gonna put it on because it's not interesting. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Oh, it's all lies. It's all just like lies. Well, I'm a filthy stinking liar. Can I copy this link? Will that work? Should work. The Invention of the Mug by me. Cups aren't heavy enough. A Greek philosopher by the name of Minerva thought we should make cups way more. As a buff woman herself, she recognized in her daily life that she would often spill over her drinks rather than begin to drink. Mugs. Mugs can be designed with various symbols and meanings beyond your comprehension. Men will love mugs because of their favorite sports team. Women will love mugs because it represents their life energy. For all you bigots out there want to know who made the mug possible and maybe even mug root beer, you can look towards the you get the gist of it. Like 35 seconds of like of not really a whole lot. That's what I spent 2 hours working on. I put my time and effort into not schoolwork, not working out, not talking to people, and like going over things. This is what I put time and effort into this. I put a lot of time and effort into this. Even if it's just like like Googling images. Even they're called 90% of these images are probably copyrighted too. Not owned by me. Not owned by me. So, uh, the job. Oh my god, I was still working at King Supers. This was back in the King Supers days. I don't remember what law was. The Canada prediction. You go buy a plot of land and go live in some middle of nowhere place. You're not gonna find a middle of nowhere place here. The desk placement. The desk used to be over there. That's where because you could see the door, because the door was right there. Um, that was quite odd. Look at that. You could think you can see it now. That's where the shelf is, and the towels, and all the laundry, and the floor, and the heater, and the hats and coats and mirror. Oh yeah, the shopping cart's gone too. I moved a shelf there. Uh, yeah, the shelf's right there. I can show you the shopping cart someday because it's outside. It's outside somewhere that I don't know. It's somebody keeps kicking it around. It's behind where I live, and somebody keeps kicking it around. Like just like everywhere. They'll like move it somewhere. Me and my sister, me and Alana left it on a drain, an overflow drain thing, and then somebody kicked it over, and then somebody moved it further into the grass. Sad times. The llama's gone. Struggle for purpose. I, I striking resemblance to now me when you look at this and you think he really has no like desire for a purpose in life. He can't stick to anything. If you glue him to it, he can't stick to it. The YouTuber thing, being real on the internet, like you're a real person on the internet. You know, what's your are you how many real people are there on the internet? How many of them are just like all the portrayal of something else? The hair, this right now, this there's very few remnants of like dyed blonde hair, which I'm surprised about because I thought I thought this was before I met Izzy, and after I met Izzy, I dyed my hair. Just a little bit of an odd thing to me. Also, when I shaved my face, I did look significantly better. So I want to shave my face. June 9th. June 9th was probably the first time. Yeah, because we're in June now. Probably the first time that I put in my 2 weeks for King Supers. First of 3 or 4 times. I don't remember the dates for the other ones, but I had no idea. The electrician schooling. That fell through so fast. That that fell through so fast. The plans. Actually, I don't know why the electrician schooling fell off so fast. Because it's still a good career option. This is still an option for me to do. And then the plans. When I was talking about getting the pull-up bar is sitting behind the mirror right now because I can't attach it to any door frames because of the way that it would stick and it would block the door from closing all the way. No door. There's not a single door frame in this house that would work on without blocking the door. And I don't want to leave my door wide open all the time because the cats are going to come in here and piss in the carpet. Um, and I don't want to do that to the bathroom either, because bathrooms kind of need doors. And the closet right there would also need a door, because it leads into the walls, and the cats would get into the walls. Diet? I remember the diet. The diet was Life Sentence Irony, the song. I'm not stuck at any specific job anywhere for now, because I haven't been able to put myself towards anything at all, ever. Graduation. I graduated. This is when I graduated. I thought this was pretty silly. funny that I should bring that up because, oh my gosh, that guy's house burning down. That house, basement apartment burning. That was pretty silly, pretty sad. Deli brain rot. The fact that I'm like referencing my job in these videos, fucking horrendous. The laptops, they're not here anymore. They're all at an e-waste recycling place. Cringe, cringe. The fact that I talk about myself in the third person and reference things that I do as cringe is cringe. I'm gonna look back in this in June June 1st of 2025, and I'm gonna look at this and I'm gonna make a reference to how this is being cringe too. I probably won't. I probably won't. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Let me go back and find the next video. It's right here. Wow. You know, when I joke about looking like I'm crying in these videos, I don't know if it's really a joke. That looks like tears. I couldn't tell you what time it was recorded at either. I don't. This guy was. Video player crashed again. Oh. Let's put the video player back up. I just saw one title with a Radiohead song in it. Oh my god. I promise this is a good video player because it plays YouTube videos and I don't have to watch ads when I play the videos. I got pretty far into this one. I just don't think. Yep. There we go. Oldest.
Stuff that I would have preferred to get done.
Oh, it's gonna show that one has no views. Oh, and it spawns me right in the middle of it too. So I don't even get to start like good. Like we get to hear that a little bit. It's kind of like it's like a fucking spoiler. Spoiler alert. I can't believe it. This is when I had my bed like this too. My bed was like here, and there was a table here, like a side side parallel beside at the end of my bed, facing towards my bed when it was like this. And I had a table there too in that other spot, like making an L shape against my bed. But now I don't have that anymore because I don't watch TV or movies in my bed anymore. I just play video games and I don't watch TV or movies anymore. I probably could do that again, but it might be a little bit of a pain. Well, I could set the laptop up again. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm thinking about the lore and the whole lore bits now. Let's go ahead and play this one.
Test. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 12:53 in the morning. I don't know what I'm looking for at 12:53 in the morning. I'm kind of just tired. I work tomorrow. I'm just keeping my brain awake. Don't know what I'm doing it for. I just want to go to bed now. I thought I would have more things to say. I can't really think of any of them now. I had the microphone like here last time. And sorry, I'm looking at OBS. I don't know if it's gonna change anything. A little light. Speaking of which, I have a little light on the microphone, and if I click it, you can hear what I'm saying now, but you couldn't hear what I was saying before. Oh, it's 12:53 in the morning. Looking at OBS again, peeking over at the monitor.
I'm gonna watch these at a little bit quicker speed. If you want to, just so that I can get through the ranking a little bit easier. The last video, realistically, out of an A to like F tier. Um, Probably was like honestly it wasn't that good, so I might just make it a little bit lower. I'm gonna watch these at a quicker speed, and I'm gonna rank them. I'll get the date for the ranking while we're watching this.
Just thinking about tomorrow, but I'm not ready for tomorrow to be here. I think I'm creating the idea in my mind again just by like doing this in the first place is that I'm afraid of time passing. I don't know if I can really say that I'm afraid of time passing. I want time to pass. I want to become an older person. I want to move out of this place. I'm nervous to lose the person that I'm with now because I know that the more time passes, the more that we're going to get to know each other, and the more that we know each other, the more the problems could arise. Uh oh, this is a juicer. This is I'm nervous for problems to arise because of how I. There's a lot of lore to this situation. I'll not even explain it. I'll just let you up to audience interpretation. Am I right, guys? Right? You you get it. I described my friends to her as like in a weird way. I don't know if it really represents them. And it may just be me projecting how I act in front of my friends onto them. And if she's gonna see me acting this way, and it's gonna change her perception of me. Oof. I guess that's whatever, because it's gonna be the way that I act. It's not really the resolution to my problem, but there's not much of a resolution that I could make to this problem. Not even really a problem, just like a what's the call? What's the term called again? Uh, existential. Not existential crisis, because this isn't really a crisis. This is just a worry out of my control. There's a little notepad screen opened up so that it's just bright enough for you to see my face here. So see my complexion, my unkempt hair after a shower, after it's been air drying for I don't know how long. Doesn't have a smell to it, just it'll exist. I'm kind of just staring at the blank screen now. It's gonna make it a little bit harder for me to go to bed. So, time for I don't know bed. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this one. It might just make sense to, because if it's really gonna be a log, then it's really gotta include everything, doesn't it? I think I want to make her chicken noodle soup tomorrow because she's sick. But then I have to figure out a way to drive it over to her house. I sincerely care for this person, but I'm worried about how their perception of me will change over the course of time. Am I just creating issues, or am I thinking of solutions to problems that I'm subconsciously thinking about in the first place? That's not a worry that I can have now because I can't control exactly how my subconscious mind works. I can only dabble in my understanding of how my conscious one works, and then hope that the information from my conscious one transfers over to my subconscious one. Can I control my behavior? Can I control myself? Yeah, yeah, I can control myself. But then that's gonna change how I interact with my friends. It's gonna change how I interact with the world. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get up at 10 o'clock. That's 9 hours of sleep. Oh boy. I still have to check in the morning to see if the place is contacting me back about places that I can work. I did all that. I don't know if I clarified in the first video if I did everything that I said that I wanted to, so I'm clarifying now that I did. Realization sort of came to me in the showers that if this will do what it does, and if I continue to do this, it will have actions, not actions. These are the actions. It will have a response equal to. I hope you aren't yawning like I am. I hope they're not infectious over the online so that you don't start yawning at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, yeah, I think I'm just creating problems for myself, like just by thinking about any of this. They're real things that I'm gonna have to think about, but that's not for now. That's not for me to understand now. That's for me to understand in the moment of how I portray myself through my actions. That's a better way to think of it, isn't it? I guess if this helps anybody, beginning to realize how you portray yourself to the world, how the world sees you as a human being. Oh, but it's 4 yawns now. Existing in this world, and how the world views you for what you do, and how you play a part in it. These, I don't mean to minimize my own worries, but I'm going to minimize my own worries by thinking that my problems are not as they're important to me, but they aren't as important to the world. And now the next question is this just a teenager being full of himself? Before I said that, is this just a teenager being full of himself, or is this just a teenager beginning to understand that my own problems have meaning to myself, and that all the problems of the world don't really have a very big impact on me right now? I've been in a very mundane state of mind after I played a couple video games today with a dear friend of mine. So this is this is just a more of a mundane day, I guess, more like a thought process day of like thinking about the things that I'm doing. I didn't get a whole lot done. Not any of the stuff that I would have preferred to get done. I got all of the work stuff done, and I got the glasses, and I got the pull-up bar. I guess I guess it was a pretty personally fulfilling day. Sorry, I had chili for dinner. My mom made it, and it was good. Hmm. Today was a very personally fulfilling day, and it was good. I'm having a hard time putting my thoughts to words, but I guess they exist, you know? The words into this microphone just exist because I thought them, and they're coming out of my mouth hole now, and you get to hear it. You. It's been 11 minutes, almost 12. Might be bedtime now. This is probably going to be more a conclusive video than the last one because I didn't think a whole. I didn't think I had a whole lot of a lot. I did not think that I had a whole lot of other things planned to talk about, and this is just talking for talking purposes. This probably won't be a common thing. I'll probably forget that this existed, or I'll come back home, take the soup over to Izzy. Oh, I put a name to a face now, or a name to a person for you now. Oh. I put a I put a name to a person for you guys now. First names to a person that you've ever gotten. I've lost count. It's 5 or 6. Put a name to a person now, and the first name to a person is Izzy. Can you believe it? I'm gonna bring the soup to her tomorrow, and then I'll try to get a video in of whatever I'm thinking about. I don't know. Might be snooze time now. Yeah, conclusive this time, actually. Can you believe it?
I don't know if it's just me, but like the first couple videos don't really seem to have a whole lot. Let me set up for this one. I don't know if a whole lot of like the first videos have a whole lot of substance to them. Oof, this might be like a reoccurring theme that not a whole lot of this is a whole lot of substance at all, which would be silly. Might be, but I wrote a couple things down here. My revenge bedtime procrastination, which now I don't think it could be as much of a revenge bedtime procrastination, just because of how I view my relationship with my parents now. It's all like a personal look at it kind of thing, you know, because now I see it less as a bedtime procrastination thing and more of like I just I just no. If it's any of the ideas about why we would stay up late or why humans stay up late in the first place, it probably is bedtime procrastination, not of anything. Relationship issues. Oh my god, this is like the whole sort of reason that I wanted to like do this in the first place was I wanted to see how I acted through videos of myself, how I could change the portrayal of myself, and how I did end up changing the portrayal of myself throughout these videos. For those who don't know, Izzy, previous girlfriend, um, 4 months together. It doesn't really feel like a big talking point to me. I don't know what the law is for, but the pointing up arrows were for the relationship issues, and that the personal perception of myself and how I think about my own thoughts and the subconscious and conscious mind pretty like introspective because I don't think about that a whole lot now. It's probably just because Izzy was talking to me about it at the time, and now I don't particularly think about it too much. The introspective thoughts about how I go through things on a daily basis a little weird, a little weird thinking back to it now. Because at the time, there wasn't a whole lot going on. Not that there's a whole lot going on now either, but I don't know why I really needed to be freaking out about this whole thing so much. I would understand if I was in the moment and there to like see myself go through this. I could probably talk to myself, or if it's me going through it again, I probably wouldn't be so freaky deaky about it. I almost yawned. I almost yawned. I was so close. He almost got me to yawn. I can't believe it. I'm a slow ass talker. I slowed it down to this is on my third and second monitor here. I slowed it down for a couple seconds midway through just to see if I was really understanding how slow I was talking or if it was because I was at a 1.2x speed to really see if I was talking super quick or not. I'm a slow ass talker. I think this one is a solid C. This is a solid C tier video. It's like amping itself up. That would mean that the later videos were better too. So we're gonna do. This is how the ranking's gonna go now. I'm gonna save this to my desktop and probably do another one tomorrow or just whenever the fuck. Um, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you get to fall asleep now. Good night.